Hello everyone, this is Tom Malone bringing you Hand of Fate. The mix of action gameplay and a roguelike environment sounds exciting to me, and I'm planning to play through the game completely. Please leave a like or comment if you want me to record my playthrough. Also, I definitely appreciate you hitting the subscribe button. Now, onto the game.
One more for the game. Come, sit. You have passed the 13 gates. And you come to my table to play the game of life and death. Your stake is wagered. I refuse none who come here. Yet, I say, turn back. Back so soon? I knew you would not falter.
So let's get started.
The game begins. One lives and one dies. Let us see what you are made of. Here is the first member of my court, the Jack of Dust. 12 in all must fall before you may challenge me. Let the cards fall where they may. We begin. I was never a fan of illusion or pretense. Here, I'll make an exception.
Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes a seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. The wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. "My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation." He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently waiting for your answer. I have no gold, so I can't give him gold. I can give him the bread from my plate, or ask him what he needs. Well, since I don't have anything but the bread, I'll give him bread. He considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied. Mr. Lionel taps the staff on the ground, and a shield materializes at your feet. "There you go, old bean." He smiles a warm grin, then reveals all of his chipped and yellow teeth. "Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before, have I?" Okay, let's see. So, we lost a little bit of food, we still are healthy, and we have no gold.
I cannot expect you to get by without some protection.
Excellent. Okay. We're learning how to counter with the Xbox controller now.
You can now reflect your opponent's ranged attacks using your shield. Make good use of this skill if you wish to survive.
Then, before you can stop him with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion off your plate and sprints out the tavern door. Well, that was friendly. Twisted
That
Canyon.
first moment, that glinting weapon, the call to action, to adventure. Truly, there is nothing like it.
You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of a canyon. Well, of course we're gonna climb down and retrieve that weapon. Okay, let's watch the failure. Went to the top,
Choose from these options.
and I believe this is the failure, so... Perfect. Very carefully, you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. You retrieve the weapon from the ancient corpse. Okay, so I hit X to strike. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. It's more damage. So, yes.
A moment to savor. That will make you much more effective.
Okay, it's 15% more damage, but sure.
Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
Sweet. A maiden. One day in in a shady forest, you encounter an elf maiden. Elf maiden. Where's her ears? She stops to greet you. I am Marith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask me for of me? Longer life, supplies. Supplies. Let's see. We are going to go to the next screen, I bet. When we're done with this. 6 food. You know what? I'm going to ask for gold. Marith seems surprised. It is unlike an adventurer to beg for coin, but very well, if this is what you wish. The dealer draws you 3 gold gain cards.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
I am, if I can spend it. This seems to have been a very good choice. Many enchanted weapons have powerful abilities that can turn the tide of battle, but only if their wielder remembers to use them. Farewell, mortal. I like the maiden card.
Bound once more, seeking the heart of it all.
Well, let's take the stairs. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
You are on the final floor of our simple map. Your opponent waits here for you. Find
Perfect.
him. If you defeat me, well, it is early to be talking about victories and losses. Let us see what you're made of.
I'm gonna guess that that last card is my target, so let's just keep going. A winding trail.
An ambush. Hardly fair, is it?
No, I think you're jumping to conclusions. It just says a winding trail, and a tree's falling over. Yeah, okay, maybe ambush. Suddenly, a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. The dealer draws you 1 monster card. Okay, we're gonna fight. Oh, we're definitely gonna fight. You're not taking my gold. You shout a battle cry and raise your weapon. Battle begins. Okay. So this is the first time I've actually fought here, so hopefully I don't die horribly.
You can now counter your opponent's attacks. Hit the counter button when you see the flashing indicator.
Okay, so the left stick for move, attack is X, counter Y, stun, I'm not sure why I would need to stun, and then dodge roll. I was just pushing buttons there, people. I did a few counters, but I wasn't... That certainly wasn't a Batman-style battle. You search the bodies for loot. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. Oh, sweet. Okay, equipment. Another shield.
A strong left arm is as important as a strong right arm, after all.
Yeah, that's probably true. Having 2 arms is better than 1. Let's see, shield. Yeah, I've already got it, so, sure,
Really?
we'll equip the new one.
Is that what you're going to do?
And we got some food. And a lot more food. We should have a picnic. A shop. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Well, we're definitely going to approach you. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you.
If you were wondering why you've been collecting all that gold, you now have your answer. We're starting to get into the meat of the game now. The back and forth between resources and rewards.
Okay, what do we have to buy? A sword and an axe. So the axe is a little bit better. Maybe I'll buy that. What do I have to sell?
Fling your opponent's challenges back in their faces.
I'm very disappointed I don't have more to buy, but this is more damage, so I'll buy this.
A peasant's weapon, but effective nonetheless.
Okay. And there's no reason not, I guess, to sell everything, so we're going to keep that. Get rid of this.
The most fundamental symbol of might for an age.
And I have way too much food, so, sadly, I'm done. I don't think gold actually carries over, so I think this is probably done. Now see,
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
well, see, earlier I had a tree fall on my path and it was ambushed, so I'm used to different things. Maybe ambush was a party. Maybe they're all going to yell supplies. A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw one monster card. Oh no! 2 enemies! So far, it's just hitting buttons until I see green, and then I hit Y, and then I keep going back and hitting X, so... Battle is a little underwhelming, but that's probably good, because this is the first level. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Sneak up and kill him. Okay, let's watch the failure. Okay, so I did happen to notice this was the top card, and it was a success, so... there we go. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. A piece of equipment. Another axe.
Are you a
Fantastic.
woodsman turned warrior now?
Sure, I'm going to equip that. More food. And more food.
You have reached my first champion. A good man, driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron, I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
Okay, the bandit leader is stronger and faster than most bandits encountered. He can become enraged, making powerful, unblockable attacks. I believe that's when it turns red. He also inspires his followers to steal gold at each hit. Okay.
This
so,
token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
well, if I can't, then the game's over. Four of dust. So, the boss and 4 of his minions. My strategy is to take out the 4 little guys first and just run from the big guy.
Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counterattack.
There's one of the red ones. Just you and me now.
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
As a reward for defeating the Bandit Jack, you receive these new cards. I don't know any of these two. Captain of the Guards. That sounds bad. As a reward, medium armor, Chains of Rage, mercenary contract. That actually sounds pretty good. Sounds like I get gold for hitting people. Some more medium armor, Fortitude's Breath, Desperate Measures. And new challenges. The Bandit Attack, Maze of Traps, and Goblins. Fantastic.
Shall we deal again?
This seems like a good spot to end the video. Again, if you'd like me to upload episode 2, 3, 4, etc., please leave a comment or a like, and I'll see you next time.